Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Peace, salutation, blessings, and mercy to the Lord's elect. Yahweh is the one and only true name of the Most High, the Heavenly Father. Yahweh means He is, He exists, He to be. All right, Yahweh Shai is the one and only true name of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And Yahweh Shai means He deliver or He savior. Okay, we're the real Israelites. That's us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and the self-proclaimed white man is Esau Edom. That's his true nationality, and he's the devil. He's Satan's physical counterpart in this earth. All right, now I'm right back in the spirit with a real quick video revisiting the council of, revisiting the topic of council. All right, now I myself and all of us brothers, have done videos on this, bringing out these same precepts. Okay, but now it's coming out again because now we're in a time where, the counsel of the Lord is more important than ever. All right. Okay, we're living in a time where each and every decision you make, every little detail, all right, each decision could be your last decision, or it could be a decision to shape and change your whole reality. Okay, so the point is that we don't need to make any major moves without the counsel of the Lord. All right, yeah, there's certain, decisions, as a man in this truth that you got to make on your own. But even in that, decisions that you make on your own without going before brothers, all right, put up a prayer, all right, certain small stuff. But of course, bigger matters or just matters you're conflicted with, you need a multitude of counselors. All right, so we'll start here in Proverbs 3 and 5. All right, it says, trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. Okay, now the point here for this lesson is lean not into your own understanding. All right, meaning don't do what you think is best. All right, don't always, act upon, what you think is the right way. Okay, because that could lead you to a situation that's not convenient, to you, or it could lead to a judgment. If you just out here, being rash, acting on impulses, making major decisions without even thoroughly thinking it through, without even praying to the Lord about it, without going to before brothers, all right, to see if what you about to get ready to do is wise, all right, if it's conducive to your situation. All right, so don't lean on your own understanding. That's what the rest of this world does. All right, that's what the rest of this world does. They think they know the Most High. All right, but their perception of the Most High is based upon their own understanding, not based upon the scriptures. All right, not based upon sound doctrine. All right, these people, their whole belief system is pretty much based upon their flesh and their desires. All right, but verse 6, it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him. All right, in everything. That means in every little detail in life. All right, even in this current society, no matter what you about to do. All right, acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in all things. It says, and he shall direct thy paths. All right, whether you thinking about, leaving your job, going to a new job, consider Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, whether you're thinking about adding something to your life, creating a new bill for yourself, acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Consider, is that his will? Is that what he truly wants for you? All right, and in everything, acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, even certain, things that are out of your control, so to speak, events that may happen in your life, acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in that. Consider, why this went that way. All right, what can you do? How can you move, in the future? All right, it says, be not wise in thine own eyes. And that, man, that's Jake. All right, Jake is short for Jacob. We use Jake to refer to us Israelites in general. All right, but that's the mentality of Jake. Jake is wise in they own eyes. All right, every Jake out here, you can't tell them nothing. All right, they think they know it all. They think they know everything. They got the answer. They got a comeback for everything. All right, they think they have the solution for everything, but really they just lean on their own understanding. All right, they're wise in their own eyes. Okay, and we can't be like that. All right, we have to truly seek out wisdom, which wisdom is Yahweh Shai. All right, we got to move how he will move. We have to seek out his counsel, the counsel of the Lord, which at times, most times, comes through brothers. All right, your brothers that are here on this earth. Okay, especially, as prophets. We're the mouthpiece of the Most High, the mouthpiece of the Lord. Okay, so when a brother is telling you something, consider that it's the spirit of Yahweh Shai. All right, speaking through that brother. Okay, so be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and depart from evil. Okay, so that's the point on that. Now let's grab this precept. Let's get this one. Most of these precepts are going to be in Proverbs. All right, let's go to Proverbs 12 and verse 15. All right, Proverbs 12 and 15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes. Yeah, these reckless niggas out here, certain brothers that's in the truth, and Lord willing, they may be even of the elect. Even we all can be counted fools sometimes when we just do things, based upon our own understanding without seeking out counsel. All right, so the way of a fool is right in his own eyes. All right, all these fools out here, the certain decisions they make, they'll tell you it was the best decision. All right, so it says, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. All right, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Okay, so that, just stressing the point. Just stressing that point. Verse 16, it reads, a fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. Yeah, because a fool, just acts upon his anger. All right, and there's another precept elsewhere. It says, roughly paraphrasing something to the extent that, a fool will vent all his anger, but a wise man, hides it till the end. All right. In the NLT in verse 16, it says, a fool is quick-tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted. All right, and that's the spirit, because there's a particular situation that happened with a brother where he was going through something, and over the months, he's been acting upon his anger, and it's gotten to the point where he got into some actual trouble. All right, but the thing about it is he didn't really seek out the proper counsel. All right, and we're going through a sifting period. All right, where the Lord is sifting certain jakes out this truth. All right, and some brothers are getting suspended and whatever, and that's just their time to reflect. But some are actually being separated from the body in general. All right, so now that's the point of why I'm doing this lesson, because every decision we make, can reshape our whole walk in this truth, which is why we have to really seek out the counsel of the Lord before we do certain things. Okay, now let's get a few more precepts. Let's go to Proverbs 20. Proverbs 20, I want to start in verse 18. The point is in like verse 21. All right, this is Proverbs 20 and 18. Slocky, bear with me a second. I'm on the road, but I'm pulling over at my destination here. So just bear with me 1 second. All right, Proverbs 20 and 18, it says, every purpose is established by counsel. All right, in the NLT, it says, plans succeed through good counsel. All right, back in the King James Version, and with good advice make war. All right, so yeah, it's using this example of war here. You know, you be a fool to send your army out to war without, counsel. All right, you don't know nothing. You don't know, what type of invade. You don't have no plan. You don't know how many men the opposition has in their army. All right, you don't know if they have a navy. All right, you don't know what they got going on. You just acting out of your impulse and anger. We're going to war, and you just send your army out there, walking blindly into whatever. All right, that would be very foolish and unwise. All right, but it says, and with good advice make war. All right, so every wise king there has been throughout history, before they decided to go to war, they were sitting amongst a multitude of counselors that gave them the full spectrum. All right, and they considered every outcome before they decided to march their army out to war. All right, but really relating this in general. All right, before you act on something, before you make a major decision, you need that good advice, right? That wise counsel. Verse 19, it says, he that goeth about as a talebearer revealeth secrets, therefore meddle not with him that flattereth with his lips. All right, and that's going into, something else, pillow talking and stuff, which really that's wicked and that's feminine. All right, but you have men doing that today. Verse 20. All right, back to okay, verse 20 is going into something else too. Let me see. Bear with me a second. Is this the right chapter I'm in? Nah, I might be in the wrong chapter. Let me try Proverbs 19 and 20. Salakia. Yeah, okay, here's the right chapter that I intended to read out of. But, hey, that was the spirit. We read Proverbs 20 and 18. But Proverbs 19 and 20, it says, hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. All right, a lot of times you had in your mind, the decision you was going to make or what you going to do. But then the spirit hopped on you to run it by, elders in the camp or brothers. Certain brothers, and then you ended up making the opposite decision that you would have made without counsel. All right, that's why it's so important to get instruction and counsel and opinions other than your own mind. All right, the last part of that says that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end, meaning you're gonna make the right choices. It says there are many devices in a man's heart. The Hebrew word for heart is lab, meaning the mind. Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that shall stand. All right, so let that counsel stand. Okay, what the Lord wants you to do, not what you want to do. All right, the Lord, he knows what's best for us, better than any of us do. All right, so let's just get a couple more. Or really just this last precept, and we'll end it right here. Through the spirit, the point, brothers out there, we get the point. This is we'll end it here in Proverbs 24. in verse 15. I'm sorry, verse 6. Proverbs 24:6, it says, "For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in the multitude of counselors there is safety." And that's the key point right there, and that'll probably be the title of this lesson. In the multitude of counselors there is safety. All right? So that's where we want to be, amongst a multitude of counselors in everything that we do. So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the Lord's elect. Shalom.